Hello everyone, hope you all are having a beautiful week. In today's video, we'll be discussing and looking at market trends for the city of Fremont, market trends particularly in the month of January 2020, and comparing them to market trends in January 19, and comparing the two numbers and coming up with conclusions to see where the market is headed as we go into our spring months. So let's get to the board. If you look at the numbers here, the first figure here is numbers sold. If you look at the number sold in 19 compared to the number sold in 20, not big difference there, about 7 units less in 20 compared to 19. Average sales price, in 19, average sales price was 1.1 million. And this year, in 2020, in January, average sales price is 1.25 million. A big difference there, almost a 13% jump. We'll get right back at that and talk about why that happened. DOM, which stands for days on market, in last year saw 35, this year 39. Not a big difference there. What I feel like is happening here is since we're in the average prices of $1 million here, days on market is 30 plus because these are jumbo loans. So typically lenders take longer to close these deals. I don't think there were too many cash transactions happening in this range this month, so that's probably that's indicative to the fact why those days on market were a little higher. List price versus sales price in January, if you listed your house last year, 19, if you listed your house for $100, you got 98.23. This year, if you listed your house for $100, you got 99.76%, much closer to your list price in 2020 as compared to 19. So what I feel is happening here is what I've noticed here in the local market in the East Bay in the months of December and January, that inventory has been very low and the demand is high. So in this case, that's why you're noticing here that the average sales price has gone up because you don't have enough inventory out there to meet the demand. So there's not enough price negotiations happening. So sellers are really it's a seller's market. It's still a seller's market, but it was much of a it was more of a seller's market in the month of January because there's just not enough inventory out there. What I feel like it's going to happen going forward is I feel like now that we enter almost in the middle of February, I feel that a lot of sellers are going to come out and going to start putting their homes as the spring months approach. One other thing that I noticed when I talked to a lot of sellers in November and December, they were very doubtful of where the market was headed. They didn't know if they should hold on to their homes, what's going to happen in 2020, where the rate market's going. So now that a lot of sellers are seeing that the demand is just rising and the rates are stellar, so people are out there buying, you'll see a lot more homes coming on the market. So if you were in the market in the months of November, December, and January, and you got outbid, or there were just not enough inventory out there, or just the houses you were saying you were not liking them, well, now is your time to get back out there and start looking. So call your loan officer, get pre-approved if you haven't been pre-approved. If your pre-approval has expired, get that thing going again, because you're gonna see a lot more homes coming on the market and lots of opportunities to get the best for your buck. Well, that's it for today. If this video was insightful to you, please don't forget to share, like, and comment because we'd love to hear from you. And don't forget to follow us to stay on top of your real estate game. Until next time, this is Karan Singh with Optimal Homes.